creating a burqa ban. What does that mean? That means the government wants to tell you what you can and cannot wear. It has nothing to do with safety or security, but it does have to do with religious freedoms and human rights. Let's prove whether this has to do with safety or not. In the United Kingdom, you're free to wear a mask. If you want to wear it for COVID or because it's cold, a ski mask, you can take a winter scarf and wrap your face. None of that is objectionable. Nobody wants to ban any of that. So covering your face is not being banned. What's being banned is if you want to carry out your religious responsibility and wear an article of clothing to express your freedom. That's what's being banned. Now, if it has to do with security, then according to the Criminal Justice Act of 1988, Section 139, subsection 5, in the United Kingdom, you're not allowed to carry a knife except for religious reasons. What does that mean? That means if you're a Sikh and you want to carry the kirpan, a knife, with no maximum limit, so it could be an entire sword or a small knife, it could be concealed or overt, you can carry a knife in the United Kingdom. Okay, how is that not a threat to a country where you have had 54,587 knife-related crimes in 2024? In fact, 8 out of 10, and I'm going to link the article below, 8 out of 10 teenage homicides in the United Kingdom have been due to knives. A epidemic of knife crime is hitting the United Kingdom. Murders, 8 out of 10 teenagers are killed with knives, but you can carry a knife for religious reasons, but you cannot cover your face. How many people have been killed because a Muslim woman just wants to cover her face out of her own modesty and her own choice and her own freedom to practice a religion? None. This has nothing to do with security. It has nothing to do with crime. In fact, it only has to do with Islamophobia and taking away your rights. And understand this is not a British value. Britain has prided itself on its values of being a beacon of liberty, live, let live, and all these slogans. Well, where are those today? In fact, I would say that this has to do more about oppression of women. It's a human right for a woman to be able to cover herself. If she does not want people at random looking at her body, looking at herself, that's her right. She's not harming anybody. She's not forcing it on anybody. It's her choice. And for you to rip that away from her is oppression. It is a violation of human rights. It's a violation of religious liberties. And understand this, if you're watching and you're Muslim, whether you accept the niqab or hijab to be fard or wajib or mustahab, this has nothing to do with any of that. It is a part of the Islamic tradition. And when you allow somebody to not allow Muslims to practice their religion, then know that they're going to come for you next. As Muslims, as Christians, as Jews, as Sikhs, as Hindus, everybody has certain religious traditions. Next, they might want to ban the yarmulke. They may want to ban crucifixes. They may want to ban Sikhs carrying kirpans. They may want to ban a Hindu having a dot, because wearing a niqab is no more dangerous to society than any of those religious symbols. So, I call on all Muslims and non-Muslims, people of conscience, people who believe in freedom, people who believe in human rights, to stand together, to stand firm and call out the British government and not vote for and not support any party that even entertains this debate. Rather, to stand firm on human rights, on liberties for people to be able to practice their religion. And Muslim women have that right just like all other women. This is oppression of women. This is against feminism. This is against liberties. This is nothing but oppression.